Hey everybody, so tonight I am going to be making some baked rigatoni with some ground beef in there. So it's a very simple recipe. As you can see, there's not too many ingredients, which is nice, especially if you're busy. And it's very flavorful. I mean, we definitely really like it here in our house. So first off, you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees here. So I'm getting that going there. And then next you're going to spray a 2-quart baking dish. I just happened to grab this first one out of my cupboard. So I'm going to get that sprayed down before I move on to the cooking of the pasta. Alright, so I do have my pan sprayed down with some cooking spray. I also have 2.5 cups, just about, of some whole wheat rigatoni pasta. You can definitely pick whatever pasta you want, just as long as you have about 2.5 cups. So I do have one pot on the stove here. It's already preheating for the pasta. And then this one I'm going to start cooking my ground beef in. So yeah, I'll probably get that going here in just a minute. So I just wanted to give you guys a little look-see. I did go ahead and season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. This is a 90-10 ground beef that I like to cook with. Again, entirely your preference on whatever you want to cook with here. So yeah, I'm going to let that get all nice and brown before we can move on to putting all this good stuff in the oven. Alright, so as you can see, my ground beef is pretty much ready to go. So I'm going to go move it over to the sink here and let it drain any fat, which obviously there looks like there's not a whole lot in there, which is great. And then it looks like my pasta water is getting closer to boiling, so basically we're just going to wait for that to boil before I could stick in the noodles. I did get my 1 cup and half a cup of mozzarella ready. And I do have the pasta sauce over here too. I like this particular kind, but if you want to follow the exact ingredients, there's an organic tomato basil pasta sauce that you can buy, but again, it's all your preference. And I do have my Parmesan cheese that I'm going to put in my little 1/4 cup there. So like I said, let me get that in the sink, and I'll be right back. Alright, so my water was ready to go, so I'm going to cook this according to my package directions. It said 12 minutes because you want to use the minimal cook time since you are going to be going in the oven for 20 minutes. So I will be back in 12 minutes once this is cooked. Alright, I did just want to say that my timer went off for my pasta there, so I am going to drain that really quick, and then I'm going to put it in the baking dish. I did already put the ground beef in there, as you can see, so I'm going to be adding the pasta along with the pasta sauce. So let me get my pasta drained really quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so as you can see, I did add the pasta to the dish. So now you're going to add your whole entire jar of pasta sauce. And I apologize if there's any background noise because our 20-month-old daughter is cruising around over there with Dad. So, and it says you're going to mix all this together. You do add in 1 cup of mozzarella. So yeah, first you're going to mix all of this together, and then you'll be topping it with the 1/4 cup of Parmesan and the remaining half a cup of mozzarella. And you can definitely do even like, bread, like garlic bread or something on the side, if you want something a little bit extra to go with this meal. But this is usually enough for the 3 of us, so you can even do like a little side salad, but besides the point, you can do whatever you want with this. it's fantastic just the way it is, but you know, the sky's the limit, really. Okay, so then, like I said, you're just going to kind of sprinkle the remaining half a cup of mozzarella on here. Kind of get it around. Just so it gets nice and melty and delicious. And then your Parmesan cheese, your little quarter cup. Again, just kind of get it all over. And then last but not least, once you get it all on here, you don't have to cover it or anything. You just stick it directly in your oven. I'm going to go ahead and turn my light on so you can see it. And you're going to bake it for 20 minutes in here. So I'll get my timer started. And you don't have to do a glass baking dish either. It just so happened that that was the one that I grabbed out of my pantry. So yeah, I will see y'all in about 20 minutes. All right, everybody, it is officially done. It just came out of the oven. And yeah, I mean, you can definitely, I think on the recipe here, it does say that you can sprinkle some fresh basil leaves if you like that, but it is definitely delicious just by itself. So yeah, that is some baked rigatoni with beef. Thanks.